hydrate, honey. What is good, folks? Chrissy here with another video. I am so glad to be talking with you guys. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 pregnancy apps that I loved throughout my entire pregnancy. And if you want to know what those 3 are, keep watching. My top 3 pregnancy apps that I used the most during my pregnancy, and let me tell you, they are all free. No coin required. The first app that I loved during my pregnancy was the Bump app. I love that app because it gave you a brief breakdown of your baby and their growth and what's going on with them at that point in time. My favorite thing about this app were the pictures. They had pictures of different fruits and vegetables, and they compared it to the size of your baby, which I thought was so cute. Everybody always posts those. Everybody wants to know what size the baby is at what point in time, or how they're growing, how big they're getting. And it was just a great point of reference to compare it to a fruit or a vegetable, and then to have a cute picture of that and like post it online or send it to a friend. It was just nice to see. And I really like that about the Bump app. I also loved the food safety feature on the Bump app. Oh my gosh, this saved me so much. Some people think it's like OD, but listen, it was my first kid and I was really interested in making sure that I was being mindful of what I ate, making sure that it was okay for my baby girl. And you can look up almost any food in the search bar, and it just lets you know whether it's recommended for you as a pregnant woman to, indulge in these things or not. It even goes into have a certain amount, how much of it should you have, should you avoid it at all costs. It was super helpful, and I loved that feature on the Bump app as well. The second app that I loved during my pregnancy, and this probably was my favorite app, it was the What to Expect app, and I loved this app. I looked forward every week to seeing the new things that this app would curate as my baby grew. The app features Heidi Murkoff, who is actually the author of the What to Expect When Expecting, which a lot of you have probably heard of. It had great videos every week breaking down what was going on inside of your baby, how they were growing, what body parts were growing, what they're feeling, if they can hear you, if they can see now, when to figure out if they're a boy or a girl. All of these kinds of facts. They had videos every week, and I looked forward to each video. And in those videos, they also included what you may be feeling, the symptoms you may be feeling, how your body is changing, when you should be seeing a significant bump, when you should have different symptoms, and different tips to help you as well. I loved those videos. They were so helpful, and I literally looked forward to them every week. There are also the fruit and vegetable comparisons of baby's weight and growth in that app as well, but I don't feel like the pictures were as cute and as big as the ones in the Bump app. So the What to Expect app, love, 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 love. The cool thing about the Bump app and the What to Expect app is even after you have your baby, they continue to give you tips and insight on what your baby should be doing, giving you insight on different milestones and growth and things like that. So it's even helpful after pregnancy as well. So I found that to be very helpful. The third and final app that I used during my pregnancy was the Notes app. And I know you're like, that's not really an app, sis. But it is. It is technically an app. So I'm an Apple user. I have an iPhone, and the Notes app comes with my phone. But any app of any sort that allows you to take notes of significant length would serve the same purpose. Basically, I utilized the Notes app during my entire pregnancy. I had one specific note that I would put like an emoji right next to, so I would know that that's the note. And in that note, I would keep everything. Questions for my OB and midwife that I would have during the week. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I only got to see my OB and midwife, I believe, every month. So with that, in a month, a lot can happen. Your body's going through a lot. You're pregnant. You have no idea what's going on. At least I didn't. It was my first pregnancy. But you have all these questions, and then when you get to the appointment, the OB or your midwife asks you, how was everything? How are you feeling? And you're like, oh, great, because you've forgotten everything that's happened this month. So my Notes app was a great place to write everything down that I was feeling, different symptoms, different questions that I had on things I should or shouldn't be eating, or should not be doing. When I went to my appointments, I would also put in my Notes app my baby's heart rate, my weight, my blood pressure, and any notes I had from that appointment. That was so helpful because pregnancy brain can be real. And you're human. You can forget. Just keeping up with everything that goes on with the pregnancy. It's 9 months. It's almost a year. You can forget things. So writing it down and committing to remembering what it is by writing it down was by far one of the best things that I did during my pregnancy. And for that, I use my notes app. So those are the top 3 apps I used during my pregnancy. I love these apps. They helped me so much. They're great for first-time moms, second-time, and third-time moms. Every pregnancy is different. If you're a first-time mom, like I was, I had no idea what I was doing. So these apps were super helpful for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped somebody. These apps were great. They were free. Download them if you are pregnant. If you know somebody who is expecting and you think this video could be helpful for them, share this video. Please subscribe, like, comment below if you have any apps that you use during your pregnancy that you think would be helpful for someone. I'd love to see them, and I'm sure other moms who see this video would love to know as well. If you use any of these apps from watching this video, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Thank you for doing life with me for a little bit. Bye.